5 years ago, I was lying on my back, surrounded by trainers. Everything seemed blurry and I couldn't quite comprehend what was happening. My emotions were running wild and I couldn't understand what was going on, and I couldn't answer the questions being asked. I was told I had suffered a concussion. The next day I had screaming headaches. For the next month or so, school was very difficult. I couldn't focus in class, and things that were previously easy were now made much more difficult to do. I hurt myself playing football, the sport I had fallen in love with. For the last 6 years, I had poured my soul into this game. And for the first time, I questioned if these head injuries were worth the reward of playing football. All things considered, the decision was easy for me. Through football, I had made best friends, kept my body in tip-top shape, learned how to be disciplined, and had created some of the best memories of my whole life. All these things outweighed the threat of another head injury, to me specifically. However, parents around the country are beginning to remove children from sports due to the threat of head injuries. Parents of not only football players, but athletes from all sports are beginning to notice the trend of head injuries, and some staggering statistics would lead parents to believe that the risk of concussions far outweigh the numerous benefits. Bennett Omalu, a highly recognized neurosurgeon and one of the pioneering diagnostic doctors of CTE, a chronic head injury in which the brain deteriorates over time due to repeated head injuries, stated, "If a child who plays football is subjected to advanced radiological and neurocognitive studies during the season and several months after the season, there can be evidence of brain damage at the cellular level of brain functioning, even if there were no documented concussions or reported symptoms. If that child continues to play over many seasons, these cellular injuries accumulate to cause irreversible brain damage, which we now know by the name chronic traumatic encephalopathy, or CTE, a disease that I first diagnosed in 2002. At first sight, this seems very intimidating to a parent. The threat of concussion seems awfully dangerous. CTE is a real thing and can be seen in a lot of athletes. However, the United States Marine Corps released an article in 2015 encouraging youth adolescents to play sports. They give 5 reasons in which sports can benefit kids. They are: sports promote positive self-esteem. When you're out there playing football or any other sport, you don't think about the negative things of the world. You're just focusing on bettering yourself, and that can lead to positive self-esteem. Playing sports can also develop basic teamwork and leadership skills. When you're having to rely on other people and they're having to rely on you, teamwork can be built up in ways that it couldn't be in other situations. It is a natural stress reliever. After a hard day, there was nothing I looked forward to more than going out on the field and hanging out with my friends and playing the sport I love. Another one is kids develop natural lifestyle habits through playing sports. When playing sports, your body is your main tool. Keeping yourself in shape means you perform better on the field. By doing this, you develop natural, healthy lifestyle habits that can benefit you after you finish your sport. And lastly, sports are super fun. There's nothing more fun than playing sports with your friends and laughing and making memories on the field. Although these reasons don't specifically address the threat of head injury, they do provide reason in which young athletes should participate in sports. And through so many positive benefits, there are so many lessons that outweigh the mere 6% chance an athlete receives a concussion. Athletes receive a lifetime of lessons in just one season, and it seems foolish to think that just one minuscule threat of sustaining a concussion is not worth participating in sports. In society today, so many kids are addicted to video games and social networking sites. This only emphasizes the fact that sports are a necessity for the youth today, and parents should be conscious of the lasting impact sports can have not only on a child's brain, but their soul as well.